I was going to do a quick once over on this deal we just picked up semi recently and kind of go over the numbers. So roof, siding, and windows have all been updated. The landscaping is not in the best shape, but that's not a huge deal. It is missing an AC unit, which we will add later on here. It also has an oversized garage, which people love up here. We get a lot of snow. People like having off-street parking and a place to put stuff. And before I actually go through the inside stuff, I was just going to take a minute and kind of go through how comping is so important, and every deal can be kind of different, and why you really need to hone in on your market specifics so you understand how stuff works. All right, so we're in here just taking a peek. We actually did start demo on this place already. It was absolutely atrocious. It was full of trash and very dirty, and I think everything is greasy in the house. So I've got this first bedroom, second bedroom, and then here off the living room we have the kitchen dining areas. It's kind of hard to see back in here because the lights actually don't work in this room, but this is the laundry room and bathroom, which is off the kitchen. And then off the kitchen here, there's actually a breezeway between the garage and the house. And we are going to be closing this off and actually adding another bedroom. And here's a peek at the oversized garage. Now, if we were going to keep this as a rental, we had toyed around with the idea of actually carving the garage up in half and adding another bedroom. But if we end up selling this as a flip, we will not do that. And the biggest thing with all of this when we go to do a renovation is understanding how to properly comp your deal in your market, in your location, and the overall market trends that are occurring at that time. So obviously interest rates are up, inventory is up, stuff isn't selling as quickly, but we do know a place like this that's going to be priced a little bit lower than a lot of the other properties in the area is more than likely to move quickly. Just because when we see a market softening, it's really common for guys that are doing rehabbing or renovations and they're really shooting for certain valuations where unfortunately don't take into consideration the higher interest rates and then they don't hit their. So make sure you run your comps very thoroughly, you consider all the externalities, and make sure your numbers are really honed in before you take on it. And just kind of quick numbers, we bought this place in the low 30s. We're going to put around 20 grand into it, and we're hoping for an ARV of about 165,000. And I'll give another update when it gets closer to done.